Bonjour tout le monde, mon nom est Luc Trépanier. Aujourd'hui, je suis fier de vous parler de la page Facebook de Reve de Gagnon. C'est une page Facebook qui roule presque depuis un an, je pense. Et c'est une page qui est très intéressante parce que dans le fond, on regroupe des gens, que ce soit des Franco-Américains, que ce soit des Québécois, que ce soit des gens qui ont d'origine francophone à travers le Canada, à travers l'Amérique même, je devrais dire. Et il y a différents aussi groupes d'âge et différents intérêts qui amènent des gens à communiquer entre eux. Puis je trouve que c'est un site qui est vraiment fort intéressant pour créer des liens entre ces gens. Et je vais tout de suite vous présenter M. Timothée Beaulieu qui a eu l'idée de créer ce site-là. Fait que, à toi, Tim.
Yeah, so on this side of the border, on the Franco-American side, what we've been looking for is there's a lot of groups out there that connect, our history, things in the past. Reve de Gagnon is to connect living folks who are Quebecois with folks who are Franco-American, and then obviously with folks who are Acadian and living in other Canadian provinces or around the world. So it's very much about a group about the present. What's so great about this little video we have here is we're kind of showing that. So we have myself, who's Franco-American, Luc, who is Quebecois, and Patrick Lacroix, who is Quebecois. Well, Quebecois, but obviously living in Quebec. He's in another Canadian province currently. So it's kind of cool to have that dynamic. And recently, Patrick and Melody accepted becoming admins of the group. So we wanted to take a little bit of time to kind of introduce you to them. You've seen Luke and I commenting on things, sharing things for months, but now it's kind of a good opportunity to introduce you to Patrick and Melody. So if you want to take it from there, Luke.
Yeah. Dans le fond, je vais vous présenter M. Patrick Lacroix, qui est historien et qui, dans le fond, entre autres, il y a un blog qui s'appelle Quest. Oh, j'ai oublié. Il va vous en parler. Voilà, à toi, Patrick.
Merci beaucoup, Luc. Donc, c'est un plaisir de rejoindre ce groupe, d'en faire partie et puis d'ajouter ma voix à la page. En fait, je suis moi-même originaire du Québec, d'une magnifique petite ville, future capitale de la République des Cantons de l'Est, Cowansville. J'ai notamment étudié à Bishop, à l'Université Bishop, à Sherbrooke. Je suis passé par l'Ontario, par le New Hampshire. Je me retrouve maintenant en Nouvelle-Écosse où j'ai récemment enseigné et puis j'ai eu la chance de découvrir ces magnifiques communautés acadiennes qui préservent leur héritage et puis leur langue autant en Nouvelle-Écosse qu'au Nouveau-Brunswick et ailleurs. Donc c'est vraiment un plaisir de pouvoir rencontrer virtuellement bien sûr en ce moment d'autres communautés, des Franco-Américains, des Québécois, des gens de l'Ouest, du Midwest aussi. Donc tout plein de groupes qui sont ou bien francophones, ou bien francophiles qui s'intéressent aux enjeux de la culture française d'aujourd'hui, mais qui parfois aussi s'intéressent aussi au passé et au futur. Je suis notamment chercheur, donc j'ai, comme Luc mentionnait, j'ai ce blog, Query the Past, où je partage mes recherches historiques, surtout en histoire franco-américaine, et sur l'aspect transnational de la communauté québécoise, canadienne, française, d'Amérique, si on veut. Donc, voilà quelques mots à mon sujet. Ça va me faire plaisir de vraiment engager de manière vraiment intéressante avec vous, de manière pertinente, sur tout plein d'enjeux, et puis d'entendre, non seulement de partager ma voix, mais de vous entendre dans ce groupe qui est déjà magnifique. Donc, on construit, on va de l'avant, et puis cette équipe est magnifique, donc j'ai vraiment hâte.
Et oui, à toi, M. Tim, pour nous présenter Mélodie.
Awesome. So this is Melody Keilig, just new to the group as well. And I just want to say before I get into talking to Melody, it'll be great when we can all hang out when the borders open and the pandemic's over. It's just been great, just obviously connecting this way. But so Melody, just let us know, where you grew up, where you are now, and what you're up to.
Yeah, so I'm originally from Wilton, New Hampshire, and my family moved around a lot because we were in a military family, so we've lived in Texas, and I mostly grew up in Iowa, but I always dreamed of coming back to New Hampshire because New Hampshire is the best state. So I came back here for college. I went to college in Henniker. Now I live in Keene. I kind of moved around in between after college and now, but and I found this whole Franco-American and French-Canadian community online. I just started reaching out to people and doing a lot of online research, trying to find other people who cared about the heritage and the culture, if there were any other people, because I didn't know if there were. I only knew of my family, and that was really it. I didn't know about the Franco-American Center. I didn't think anybody was creating any content about it because I thought, what is there to create? Because I barely knew anything about my own Franco-American background. So it's been really interesting to find other people who are very passionate about it.
Very cool. Awesome. And did I catch the name of your blog? Was it Modern Francos? Is that the name of your blog?
Oh, yes. So after a while, I decided that I wanted to start my own blog. I had been wanting to start a blog for a few years, but I never knew what I wanted the blog to be about. I had all these ideas, but none of them really stuck too well. I got bored of one topic, and I would think of something else, and it just wouldn't get anywhere. I was going to make a blog about life in New Hampshire, just in general, like things to see and things to do, but I thought so many other people already do that. And so as I got deeper into this whole Franco-American rabbit hole, as I like to call it, because it just keeps going deeper and deeper, and it's fascinating. Eventually I got the idea for my own blog. It took me forever to come up with a name. I have notes from last summer of just name ideas that I had, and name ideas crossed out. A new one came along, crossed that out. And I finally thought of the name Modern Francos because I like to think more in terms of being inspired by the past, but also coming up with our own ideas today for modern times.
Very cool. My daughter's decided, she's found me in the house. She's jumping blocks. So if you hear a little, that's nothing to do with the group. That's just my daughter, Adeline. She's wild. She's 3. But really cool. Definitely check out the blog, Modern Francos, everyone who's listened this far into the video. It's really nice to have a younger female voice in this little group. It's usually some call it the men's club or the guys club, but that's definitely not true. And this is Melody is proof of that. And then obviously Patrick's blog, Query the Past. And for those of you listening on Anglais, he has a new book out on JFK, which in New England, I mean, that's like fishing with dynamite. So it's a really great book. I've started reading a little bit myself when I'm not picking up blocks around the house. So this really exciting to have these two really awesome, like super talented people with the group. And I'll hand it back to Luc to kind of close it out on the French side.
Yeah. Alors, merci à tous, puis bientôt, suivez-nous. Continuez d'être actifs sur le site de Reve de Gagnon et l'aventure ne fait que commencer. Voilà. Fait que à la prochaine.